making an extra $50,000 a year. That's something that everybody, I think, would like to do. I mean, no matter how poor you are, no matter how rich you are, an extra $50,000 definitely feels nice in the bank account, right? Question is how to get there. Many options, some of them better options than others. Easier pathways, some of them harder pathways. That stated though, there is an issue with side hustles, as I'm sure you all know. Side hustles, they come in basically two varieties. A side hustle that is so easy that effectively you basically make no money from it, or very minimal. You know, things like filling out surveys, etc. Or they're so difficult that the level and the barrier to entry is practically impossible for anybody with a full-time job, or maybe a job that has and takes up a lot of their time. What is one to do? Well, you can watch this video for 7 side hustles you can use to make an extra $50,000 a year, roughly, while at the same time only committing a weekend's worth of time and effort to it. Isn't that awesome? And aren't I magnanimous? You know what to do. It's Derek West. You're watching Finance Squared. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Do anything and everything you need to do to get more videos from this channel, because we drop knowledge and we drop it on the top. Like I said, there's 7 of them. Let's start off with one that's a little bit harder to execute than all the rest, but nevertheless is very lucrative and can be done with a weekend's worth of effort, a little bit of preparation, and a lot of know-how and knowledge. I'm talking about Airbnb hosting. Now, you've probably heard about this before, and it's one of those side hustles that can and will take some of your time, but not enough time if you just want to make a little bit of extra cash. If you also happen to have an extra room or a property that you're not using, renting it out on Airbnb can be a lucrative way to earn that extra income. This video is not in particular about any one side hustle. It's about all of them that can make you that extra money. Each of these side hustles probably deserves their own video, so make sure you're tuned in, like, subscribe, etc., so that you catch them when they drop. But the key with Airbnbs and Airbnb hosting is that you need to have a welcoming, comfortable space for your guests. And there are a bunch of tools out there and techniques, and there's actually some courses out there that can teach you everything you need to know to use minimal effort over the weekends to manage bookings, clean your space, and provide a great experience for all your guests. The Airbnb app in and of itself is a great way, and it's a great tool to help you manage all of that and to minimize the time that you need to execute on this strategy. So assuming you already have the property in mind and you don't need to purchase an extra property, the investments that you need to do this are about $500 to $2,000 in furnishing, cleaning, and amenities. You're going to need to do some marketing as well. So that's going to include Airbnb listing fees, licensing and permits, about $100 to $500 based on your location. And getting started is all about getting the room and property and make sure it's clean, furnished, and welcoming. Also creating a detailed and attractive listing with high quality photos, videos, etc. One thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you research local rates and set competitive prices. And in addition to that, you're going to want to use Airbnb's tools as well as all your social media savvy to attract and promote your space. The time commitment for you is going to range anywhere from 20 to 30 hours. And as you get better at it, obviously the time that you're going to spend on this is going to decrease. Ultimately, after a while, you get your groove, you're going to spend about 2 to 4 hours per weekend. If you can get sufficient traffic to your Airbnb listing, as well as get actual renters to come to your spare room, spare property, etc., you can rent out a space for $100 to $200 per night. And again, with that listing getting a lot of traffic and getting high occupancy for that property, you can easily achieve $50,000 within 1 year. The best part about this, however, is that this scales. If you get so good at this that you're spending 2 to 4 hours on one property, you can eventually scale to other properties and ultimately earn over $100,000 annually or more. There are people that make millions of dollars on their Airbnb listings. So if you get good at this as a side hustle, it can, with a little bit of moxie, elbow grease, and luck, replace your current job and even give you a springboard into a enterprise of your own. Next up, let's talk about handmade crafts and art. Underrated in my opinion. Platforms like Etsy have made it easier than ever to sell your creations online. Whether you're into painting, knitting, woodworking, jewelry making, there is a market for unique handcrafted items. And because they're handcrafted, handmade, you can command higher prices simply because they're unique and supposedly high quality, depending on your skill, obviously. But an important point is that creating these items, if you're in that sort of mode, they can be a relaxing and fulfilling way to spend your weekends. And if you have a dedicated and good marketing strategy, you can turn this hobby into a profitable side hustle. Are you someone who likes to work with wood, a woodworker? Are you somebody that can weld together pieces of art? Do you like to knit? Do you like to paint? All these things can become profitable for you if you put in the right amount of effort, and they become works of art that come from your heart. I'm a poet, and I know it. Your marketing costs for your website, social media, craft fairs, etc. It's going to be about $100 to $200. Tools are going to cost you a little bit of money as well, but that really depends on your specific niche, like what you're into. And more than likely, if this is a habit of yours or a hobby of yours already, you've already spent the money on those tools. It's just going to be the maintenance and upkeep of said tools. I would only recommend this for somebody that already has a passion side project that they're already doing. If you're already creating crafts and unique handmade items, this is something for you. If you're not already doing that, picking up a craft, trying to get good at it, that's going to be a little bit too much effort, and probably you're not going to succeed at that, because artistic individuals typically know and are typically good at the thing that they're doing. And if you're not good at it, your customers are not going to like it, and they're going to think of you as somebody that's just trying to make a little extra money instead of providing them with high quality products and services, high quality goods. But if this is something that you love to do, then spending 30 to 40 hours over the weekend creating your inventory and then marketing, and then 48 hours per weekend doing ongoing support of this business, that's not going to be a hard thing for you to do at all. And if you can manage to create the inventory and sell each of your items at $200, $200 to $100 to $200 per item, you can easily reach $50,000 in a year if you consistently sell every weekend. And this business can scale if you systematize your creations and systematize your inventory. You can indeed make $100,000 annually by expanding your product lines, increasing prices, and scaling that production. Let's talk about mobile car detailing. People love having clean cars, but have you ever noticed when someone has a nice car that oftentimes when they're driving it around, it may be not as clean as they like it to be? Not just on the outside either. On the inside, they have packets of fries and just junk all inside their car. That means that there's an opportunity for you to gain a little bit of money. I'm talking about a mobile service where you clean somebody's cars for a little bit extra cash. And the reason this is different and differentiating is that you're going to your customers rather than them coming to you, making it convenient for them and opening up more business opportunities for you, namely having a higher price point than a typical car wash facility or car cleaning facility would. So the investment in this one, it's going to be a little bit more than typical, but $500 to $1,000 on vacuuming, cleaning solutions, wax, etc. You're going to have to come with a little bit of extra cash as well for a vehicle to go from house to house and actually go to your customer's place of living, actually go to your customer's domicile to be able to clean their automobile. So it's going to end up costing you $5,000 to $10,000 roughly. And those prices are probably going to go up as we go through this inflationary period of ours. But $5,000 to $10,000 for a vehicle, for mobile detailing, for a van of some sort. But if you have your own personal vehicle, you can stuff all of your equipment into there. And then there's going to be marketing. $100 to $300 on flyers, local social media, a website, etc. You can also partner with local businesses like auto shops, high-end luxury dealerships, etc. Now, your time commitment here is going to be about 20 to 30 hours, including buying equipment, marketing, but you're going to have a 4 to 8 hour per weekend continual time commitment. So not too bad. And if you charge, let's say $80 to $150 per detailing job, and you complete 5 to 10 jobs per weekend, you can reach $50,000 in a year easily. And experienced car detailers can earn up to $100,000 annually by expanding their services, getting a fleet of detailers to work for you. Let's talk about one of my favorite side hustles, being a tour guide. Being a tour guide, particularly if you live in a city with a rich history or a popular tourist attraction, it can be a fun and profitable way to spend your weekends. You may need training or certifications to be a tour guide depending on where you live, and that will run you about $100 to $500. Obviously, you need marketing, so $500 to $200 for flyers, websites, social media. And then there's miscellaneous things like good audio, so microphone, walking shoes, and obviously this is one of those things where you're going to need to be in shape. Good enough shape where you can walk consistently daily, over the weekend anyway. And the key to this is learning the area and researching and memorizing facts about local attractions that people are going to be interested in. It also helps to be an engaging presenter. So you can't be one of those people that are scared of public speaking. You can use platforms like TripAdvisor and create your own website, partner with local hotels, hostels, maybe Airbnb to drive customer traffic to your services. All of this is going to take 20 to 30 hours to initially set everything up, with an ongoing 4 to 6 hour per weekend commitment. And if you could charge $40 to $80 per person, and you conduct 2 to 5 tours per weekend with 10 to 15 participants each, you could reach $50,000 within a year without a problem. And obviously this scales pretty well. If you increase the amount of folks in your individual tours from 10 to 15 to maybe 100 to 150 or more, and you increase the amount of tours that you do, moving from the weekends to some in the week, you could scale your business to $100,000 annually easily. And the good thing about this is you can expand your business by hiring other tour guides to take over for you. So you're basically just booking the tours. Let's talk about a fan favorite for a lot of people, pet sitting, pet walking, etc. If you're the kind of person that loves animals, this is going to be the thing for you. Now, many pet owners need someone to look after their pets or walk them, make sure that they're going to the bathroom, etc. when they travel for work or for long hours. And you can take advantage of that and earn a little bit of extra cash along the way. To start off, you're going to need $200 to $500 for things like crates for the pets, leashes, toys, etc. Insurance as well, $300 to $500 annually. $100 as a floor for flyers, social media ads, local social media ads particularly, to help you get started. Your setup time is going to be 10 to 20 hours per week, setting up your space and marketing. 4 to 6 hours on the weekends as an ongoing commitment. Probably a little bit more during peak times such as holidays and the vacation season in the summer, late spring, etc. But with rates ranging from $25 to $50 per night. Caring for 3 to 5 pets per weekend can achieve this income in about a year. And obviously, as you learn the ropes of this business, you can begin to expand this business to scale to $100,000 a year or more easily. Let's talk about furniture flipping. Now, furniture flipping is a side hustle with great potential. You can find inexpensive or free furniture on websites like Craigslist or at garage sales. You can refurbish them and then sell them for a profit. All you need is basic tools, a little bit of creativity, and you can transform old pieces of furniture into beautiful, sellable items. The good thing is that the profit margins can be pretty impressive. And this can be a fun, hands-on way to spend your weekends, particularly if you're the kind of person that enjoys woodworking. So $200 to $500 for sanders, painters, brushes, tools like that. Your initial inventory cost can be anywhere from $500 to $1,000, depending on where you're sourcing your product. You also need storage space. If not stuffing everything into your house or apartment, it's going to be $100 to $200 per month, depending on how much space that you have. Your time commitment is going to be 20 to 40 hours, just sourcing the tools, getting inventory, and setting up your workspace. And then 5 to 10 hours per weekend maintaining your momentum, working on the individual pieces of furniture, and then marketing them, and then obviously selling them. If you manage to find good pieces of furniture and you sell 1 to 2 pieces of furniture per week, with a profit margin about $100 to $300 each, you can achieve a $50,000 bump in your income within a year, no problem. Let's talk about drone photography. Everybody loves drones. Most people love drones, let's put it that way. And if you are one of these people that loves drones, and you love photography, and you enjoy technology, this side hustle can be both exciting and profitable, particularly if you think outside the box and use your drone footage to help people expand their businesses in specific niches. For example, real estate and event management. Also, nature photography. Investing in a good, high-quality drone and learning to use it effectively can open up many opportunities. Drone photographers can charge anywhere from $200 to $500 per project, depending on the complexity and the duration. Your initial cost can be $500 to $2,000, maybe more, depending on the quality of the drone and the features. You're going to need a license, an FAA Part 107 certification in the US, and you're going to need insurance also, $500 annually. You're also going to want to take some training, $100 to $300 depending on the online course, and you're definitely going to want to practice. But once you get all that done, you're going to want to start by capturing images of local landmarks and volunteering for community events to build up your portfolio. Obviously, you're going to want to create a website and social media to help to showcase your work and help to drive a little bit of buzz. During this time, you're going to want to connect with real estate agents, event planners, local businesses, anyone that might need some aerial shots of any of their events, any of their properties, etc. All this is going to take you about 20 to 30 hours per week on the weekend, including certification and practice. And once you get that practice down and you get the feel of the business, it's going to be about 4 to 6 hours per weekend. And if you can market properly and get the networking pieces of this in, you can achieve a $50,000 per year, $50,000 bump in your income within 6 to 12 months. If you charge $200 to $500 per project and complete 2 to 3 projects per weekend, that can quickly add up. And once you really get rolling, you can scale this business to earn over 6 figures annually, particularly if you expand your services to include editing, mapping, and more extensive projects. So there you have it. 7 side hustles that you can do over a weekend to help you achieve $50,000 to achieve a $50,000 bump in your income. How about that for value creation? If you got anything out of this video, make sure you like, you subscribe, you click the notification bell. I'm Derek West, this is Finance Squared. I want you to remember that a goal without a plan is a wish. A goal with a plan and no action is a wish list. Take action on increasing your income by $50,000 by thinking about one of these side hustles. I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Be sure to check out one of the videos you see on your screen right now, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.